This offseason has been pretty crazy. We've seen some major moves, like Paul George signing with the Philadelphia 76ers, DeMar DeRozan joining the Sacramento Kings, Klay Thompson signing with the Mavs, and many more. And after all of these big moves, I was curious as to how the 2024-25 season would pan out. Who's going to win the championship? Who's going to make the playoffs? The only thing that I really know for sure is that the Pistons are going to be garbage. But today, we're going to be simulating the 2024-25 season after all these trades, draft moves, and free agency signings. So let's get it started. Season is wrapped, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins the MVP award, averaging 34, 7, and 9 with 2 steals, great efficiency, and incredible season for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Rob Dillingham winning Rookie of the Year. He averaged 15 and 6 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I have to say, it was definitely worth trading those picks if he's going to put up those numbers. Oh my gosh, never mind. He shot 39% from the field. Rob can't throw a rock in the ocean, Dillingham. Oh my goodness. Bones Highland, 6th Man of the Year. We know the Clippers could use the help after losing Paul George. Wembanyama DPOY, I could definitely see this happening in real life. He also put up some stupid numbers. Alperen Sengun wins Most Improved Player, looking like baby Jokic out there. And Shai was Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Daigneault Coach of the Year. Thunder won 59 games, making them the #1 seed. There's definitely a world where the Thunder finish as the 1 seed next season. Checking out the All-NBA First team, you've got, of course, the MVP of the association. There's Luka Doncic, who averaged a triple-double. Surprised he didn't win MVP, to be honest with you. And Jokic, he was close to averaging a triple-double as well. Tyrese Halliburton averaged 30 and 12. That's ridiculous. And Ja Morant is back and healthy. He was playing great basketball. On the second team, you've got Wemby. His numbers went up. I think playing alongside CP3 will really help him. Giannis Antetokounmpo is on the second team. I mean, he's Giannis, not much to say there. Injuries are off, so LaMelo was able to make All-NBA. You've got Ant as well. Man, 32 a game is insane. And Joel Embiid, not crazy numbers for Embiid standards. I mean, he's a guy who you expect to average around 30. On third team, you've got Trae Young. Somebody had to do the scoring with DeJounte gone. Damian Lillard went stupid, 31 a night. Jason Tatum, about 24. He doesn't need to score a lot because, you know, the Celtics are insane. And Devin Booker makes third team with 29 a night. There's Sengun as well. Surprising to see Sengun on All-NBA. Here are your all-defensive teams as well. Lonzo Ball, back hooping, making all defense here. And then also, here's a quick look at the all-rookie teams. The Lakers rookie, Dalton Connect, aka Connect 4, made it. You've got Alexander Sarr, who wasn't very good in his rookie season. Noah Clowney made it. Z Rizzy made it. And not many rookies really even played because there weren't enough rookies getting minutes to even have a full all-rookie second team. Ron Holland was terrible, with all due respect. And checking out the standings for this year, the New York Knicks were #1 in the East. They've got all the wings, man. They're calling them Wingstop with all the great wing play they have. Wait, did they trade Mikal Bridges? This might be the worst trade in 2K history. Mikal Bridges and Micic for Bruce Brown and Ochai Agbaji. And then the Knicks traded Mitchell Robinson for Kevin Huerter and a pick. Just terrible moves. The Philadelphia 76ers came in second here with their new addition of PG. In third, you had the Indiana Pacers. Pacers lineup looks nice, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Chicago made it? Are you serious? They traded for Capella during the season and made a playoff push. Celtics only won 43 games? I don't see a world where this happens next year. The defending champs barely making the playoffs. They were almost a play-in squad. Also, the Cavs were in here with 46 wins. You had the Pistons in the play-in. I was dissing them, saying they'd be garbage, but here they are. Raptors come in 8th. You had the Heat in 9th, and then the Charlotte Hornets in 10th. Over in the West, the #1 seed was the Thunder. Not a big surprise. If you all know about the Thunder in 2K, you knew they were going to be good. The Dallas Mavericks came in second. Klay Thompson averaged about 13 a night. In third, the Pels with their addition of DeJounte Murray. They didn't really have a good center this year. They had Goga starting at the 5. The Phoenix Suns actually winning basketball games. They were the 4 seed with 48 wins. Denver Nuggets came in 5th. I mean, they did lose KCP. Warriors were 6th. I don't see a world where this happens next year. The Warriors roster isn't great. I mean, they did have Buddy Hield, I guess. The Sacramento Kings were in the play-in after adding DeMar DeRozan. I don't know about that one. Timberwolves were 8th with Rob Dillingham. Rockets came in 9th. And the San Antonio Spurs actually made the play-in tournament. That's interesting. Lakers completely missed out. Clippers missed out as well. Grizzlies were trash. Blazers were bad, and so were the Jazz. Over in the East, the Bucks missed it. So did the Nets, Hawks, Magic, and Wizards. Why were the Magic so bad? All right, so far I'm kind of doubting 2K and the simulation. I feel like a lot of blasphemy happened throughout the season. The last thing I want to check before we start the playoffs is the league leaders. You had Shea, Ant, Luka, Dame, and Tyrese as your top 5 scorers. You had Sabonis, Wemby, Jokic, Mobley, and Embiid as your top 5 rebounders. And then for your assist men, you had Hallie, Doncic, Jokic, Trey, and Harden. Steals, it was Shea, Kawhi, Suggs, Alonzo, and Jimmy. And then blocks, it was Wemby, Miles Turner, Clax, Triple J, and Walker Kessler. All right, now that we've looked through everything, we can get the postseason started. I want to begin with the play-in tournament. Our first play-in game is between the Sacramento Kings and the Minnesota Timberwolves. These are 2 very talented teams in the play-in tournament. And real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 50K. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to come out with a play-in tournament win. They're advancing to the playoffs. Anthony Edwards with 51 points. Our next play-in tournament game is between the Houston Rockets and the San Antonio Spurs, a battle of Texas to make the postseason here. And here's our first hop-in game of the video. We've got a 3-point game here, minute 46 remaining. San Antonio Spurs are currently down. We get a chance to see Victor Wembanyama playing in a very meaningful NBA game. Jalen Green with the rock here. He'll swing it to Cam Whitmore in the corner. Whitmore will get the screen from Sengun. Cam to the basket, dumps it down to Alp, and he dunks it home. That's the most improved player right there. Rockets now have a 5-point lead as Malachi Branham brings up the ball here. Branham is looking for Wembanyama in the post. Wemby is defended by the much smaller Eason, and what a terrible pass from Malachi Branham. Now it's Tari Eason bringing up the ball. He's working in the mid-range. He'll attack the basket, swing it out to Thompson for a 3. Yeah, that's not a great shot right there. Here comes Branham in transition. Hopefully he doesn't throw another turnover. It'll go to Jones. Jones gets the screen from Wemby. Yeah, just give it down to Wembanyama. He's tall. They're going to have to foul or he's going to get a bucket. So now Wemby's going to the foul line. He's got a chance to make this a 1-possession game. Brichter misses the first free throw. Second one for Victor is good. So it is not a 1-possession game. Rockets still have a 4-point lead and they have possession of the ball. It's not looking great here for San Antonio as Green attacks the basket. He'll give it to Sengun. Now Jabari's wide open. He misses. Wemby the rebound. All right, Spurs have a chance after a quick Rockets miss. Here comes Trey Jones. Jones looking for Wembanyama in the post again. Spurs, of course, playing through their superstar in the clutch here. Wemby is fouled. No, he went out of bounds. Oh my gosh. The stupidity of 2K never fails to amaze me. Bro just stepped out of bounds. I mean, I get it. He probably wears size 25 shoes, but are we serious? Ball will go into Jalen Green, and the Spurs are fouling. Green, first foul shot is cash. Second one for Jalen Green is also good. So the Rockets are up by 6. I'm not going to get out of this game just yet. There might be a slight chance for San Antonio. Jones looking for Wemby again. Wemby gets it, and he almost goes out of bounds again. Bro, Wembanyama looks flustered right now. He gets his own board. Oh my gosh, yeah, this was a Wembanyama meltdown right here. And the San Antonio Spurs are going to lose. Rockets move on to round 2 of the play-in tournament. So we've got Sacramento versus Houston for the final Western Conference playoff spot. But in the meantime, before we get to that matchup, we've got Raptors Pistons over here in the East. This is a 9-10 play-in matchup. Toronto made a trade for Mikal Bridges. And the Raptors and Pistons, they were two teams that were pretty bad over this previous season. So seeing them in the play-in is a pretty big surprise, but they're going to get out of here pretty quickly. Shout out Emmanuel. As the Pistons get a W, they're close to making the playoffs after having a disaster 2023-24 season. Cade Cunningham with the 30 ball. Our next play-in game is between Miami and Charlotte. The Heat really made no notable offseason moves. They also lost Caleb Martin. It was not a great offseason for Miami. As for the Hornets, seems like they're kind of just running back the same roster. And in this play-in game, the Charlotte Hornets will get the W. The Heat are out of here. Oh wow, the Hornets picked up Jordan Poole, and it seems like he's having a resurgence in Charlotte, averaging 19 PPG and putting up 25 in this play-in game to give the Hornets a chance at the NBA playoffs. But before we check out that Hornets play-in game, we got to check out the Rockets-Kings play-in game first. This is for the final playoff spot in the Western Conference. If the Kings don't make the playoffs, this DeRozan move will look very disappointing. But the Kings got the memo. They're going to the playoffs. Keegan Murray's been great in these play-in games as Sacramento earns the 8th spot in the West. They get a chance to get beat by the Thunder. All right, now we can jump into Raptors versus Hornets. And the Hornets are going to the playoffs. Are you kidding me? Brandon Miller with 32 points in this game to help them advance. Now all of our playoff matchups are set. Over here in the East, we've got New York versus Charlotte, 1 versus 8. We've got Chicago, an unexpected team in the playoffs, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Indiana Pacers are taking on the Boston Celtics. We saw this matchup in the Eastern Conference Finals this year. Philly is taking on Detroit. Let's be honest, there's no way the Pistons win this one, right? And then over in the West, it's going to be Oklahoma City taking on Sacramento. We've got the Phoenix Suns taking on the Denver Nuggets. I don't know who's guarding Jokic on the Suns. The Golden State Warriors are facing the New Orleans Pelicans. We'll see how the Pelicans' new addition of DeJounte Murray pans out here in this series. And then we've also got Mavericks versus Timberwolves. We saw this matchup in the NBA playoffs this year, Western Conference Finals. And if we get any Game 7s in round 1, I will be sure to jump in. And it looks like we've got 2 Game 7s. The first one is between Phoenix and Denver. I would be shocked if the Suns pulled this one off. Wait, the Nuggets have Uncle Mike? Mike Conley's on the Nuggets now? They traded Dario Saric in a second for Mike Conley. I love that trade. But anyway, let's get this Game 7 going. The Suns have the lead early in the game. Nuggets are close behind. They're going to take the lead in the third. It's close. Headed into the fourth quarter. All right, 4-point game. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. Game 7. We might as well jump in. Zeke Naji will give the ball into Mike Conley. Mike gets the screen from Jamal Murray, and he's going to dump it down to the Joker in the post. Jokic will almost throw it away. Conley's able to retrieve it. It'll go out to MPJ. Porter Jr. gets the screen from Zeke Naji. Porter, not much time left to work here. He'll dump it down to Joker. Joker misses, and Jokic got a goaltending call right there. Oh no, Nurkic got a goaltending. I thought it was offensive interference, but no, it was Nurkic with the goaltending. So now the Suns are down by 6, but they have plenty of timeouts left. There's still quite a bit of time left in this game as well. Book to the basket, jumper is good. He'll cut the lead to 4. I do not see Beal in the game right now. Ooh, Brad Beal fouled out, and Book is 1 foul away from being out of here as well. So we got to watch out for that here in the clutch. Mike Conley setting things up for Denver. He'll get the screen from MPJ. Conley dumps it down to Jokic. Jokic backing down Nurkic. Ooh, he's in his bag. That was tough. That was so tough right there from Nikola Jokic. The Joker has 36 points in this game. Let's see if Book has an answer here for the Phoenix Suns. He does have the size advantage on Mike Conley. Book going to the post here, spins, puts up the layup, misses. Mike Conley holds his ground there, and now MPJ's bringing it up. Another bucket would go a long way for Denver. I feel like it would almost put this game out of reach for the Phoenix Suns. They've got Bol defending Joker on this possession. Jokic goes to that step back J again. He misses this time. Book the rebound. Suns really need a bucket right here. Book gonna take a mid-range and knock it down. All right, it's within reach. 4-point game. Now the Suns just got to find a way to stop the Denver Nuggets once again. It's Jokic rolling to the basket. Mike lobs it to Joker. Are you kidding me? Wow. Mike Conley seems to be the perfect addition for this Denver Nuggets team. Bol will give the ball into KD, and the Suns just wasted a timeout for whatever reason. If you're Phoenix, though, you're probably going to need a three-pointer on this possession. I mean, you're down by 6 points. You got to get a three, right? Bol will give it into Nurkic. Nurk to Book. Book going right to the mid-range, swings it to Bol, and Bol misses it. I think that will do it here. Looks like the Phoenix Suns are going to lose as Devin Booker had 31, Jokic with a 40 ball. Did that say the Nuggets had Markelle? I like this Nuggets team. Their pickups have been really cool. Markelle, plus you've got Mike Conley. I mean, that's just a cool squad, man. But anyway, let's head over to the Eastern Conference for Sixers Pistons Game 7. No disrespect to the Philadelphia 76ers, but it would be a Philly thing to do to lose to the Pistons in a playoff series. Okay, never mind, Philadelphia. My bad. They are going to get the dub here. Tyrese Maxey with 26 points. James Wiseman was the leading scorer with 16 for the Pistons. Yeah, you're not going to win if James Wiseman's your leading scorer, with all due respect. All right, now all of our round 2 matchups are set. The Thunder took down the Kings in 5. Nuggets took down the Suns in 7. So we've got Thunder versus Denver here in round 2 in the West. Our other Western Conference matchup is Mavs versus Warriors. Clay versus Curry here. Warriors took care of the Pels in 5. Mavs did the same to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm excited for this matchup. And then over in the Eastern Conference, it's going to be New York versus Cleveland. Both the Knicks and the Cavs beat their opponents in 6. And then we've also got Celtics versus Philly. The Philadelphia 76ers went 7 with the Pistons, but the Celtics made easy work of the Indiana Pacers. Here's a look at the lineups for Cavs versus Knicks. I just realized I forgot to show those. And then here's a look at the lineups for Sixers versus Celtics. And already things are getting interesting in round 2. The Mavs and Warriors are all tied up after 4 games. So I'm going to jump in the Simcast here for game 5. Oh man, the Mavs came to play in this 5th game. They're going to absolutely destroy the Golden State Warriors. 169 points in regulation from Dallas. Clay had 20, Kai with 34, Luka 43 and 15, Curry's 35 was nowhere near enough. Now let's head over to the East though, where the Sixers and Celtics are all tied up here. The defending champions might just lose to Philadelphia here in game 5. Yeah, they low-key got smacked despite 33 from Jason Tatum. So now the Sixers have a commanding 3-2 lead. And then our other 2 series, they're not very interesting right now. Thunder are up 3-1 on Denver, and the Knicks are up 3-1 on Cleveland. So we're going to head back over to Mavs versus Warriors for game 6, where the Golden State Warriors are facing elimination, and it looks like this one is coming down to the final minutes. Minute 57 remaining here. Warriors are up by a point, and they have possession of the ball. Klay Thompson is checked in the game. So is Steph. This is weird to see. Steph and Klay going at it in a playoff series. Curry with the ball here. He's going to attack Luka. He'll swing it out to Moses Moody. Moody gives it to DeAnthony Melton. Melton will get the screen from John Collins. Guess the Warriors traded for JC. Not much time left on the shot clock here. Collins might have to shoot it. What are the Warriors doing? That's a terrible shot. He misses it. Mavs will grab the rebound. They've got a chance to take the lead here with a 2 or a 3. Luka going to the basket. Finds Klay wide open. Thompson misses. Doncic the board. And he'll get it to go on the second effort. Mavs are up by a point. Now here comes Steph Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Steph will get the screen from John Collins here. Curry is wide open. Great screen from John Collins to get Steph a clean look at a 3-pointer. And of course, Curry will knock it down. An open 3 for Steph. That's almost always money. Now here comes Luka Doncic as the clock ticks below a minute. Doncic down to Lively on the roll, and the Mavs will tie this one up. The Warriors and Dallas are going back and forth here as Steph Curry brings it up for Golden State. Season on the line for the Warriors, by the way. Just a reminder, Melton's open in the corner. Melton misses it. One of the Warriors' new additions can't come up with a big bucket. Now here comes Kyrie. Irving will give it up to Luka. Luka to the basket, shoots it over 2 and still gets it to go because he's Luka Doncic. That'll give the Dallas Mavericks a 2-point lead here. About 30 seconds remaining. Steph Curry working on Luka. He's doing this little Curry slide. Steph to to the basket jumper is cash. We are all tied up, and the Dallas Mavericks can hold for the final shot with 23.9 seconds remaining. Now, if the Mavs leave any time on the clock, the Warriors do have 2 timeouts left, so that's something to keep in mind as Kyrie Irving gets the ball. Man, the Mavs could go to Luka, to Kyrie, to Klay. They've got some great options here in the clutch, but in the meantime, Irving's just gonna chew some clock. All right, now Irving's making his move. He'll get the screen from Gafford. Luka Irving down to Doncic, out to Thompson, who's wide open, and Klay hits a huge 3. Are you kidding me? Only 0.9 left, and Klay Thompson might have just sent his former team home. Adam Silver couldn't have scripted it better. What a shot from Klay. Now maybe Curry can hit a 3 at the buzzer. Maybe Buddy can hit a 3 at the buzzer. It'll go into Steph. He didn't even get it off, and he missed anyway. So that will do it. The Golden State Warriors have been eliminated at the hands of Klay Thompson. Are you serious? 30 points from Jonathan Kuminga won't be enough as Luka had a mean triple-double. Klay, this one was personal. He had 21 points. And now let's head over to the East, where we actually have 2 Game 6s. The Cavs were down 3-1 to the New York Knicks, but they're looking to come back. And the Celtics, the defending champs, are facing elimination against Philadelphia. Also, over in the West, OKC got the job done against Denver in 5 games. But let's go ahead and jump into Sixers Celtics. Ooh, this one might be another hopping game. Yep, 2-point game, 47 seconds remaining. Celtics have the lead, and Jaylen Brown is at the foul line. The foul shot for Brown is good, and it looks like he's got another one. So JB has a chance to make this a 2-possession game, and he'll do exactly that. Still plenty of time left for Philadelphia, 47 seconds, and they've got timeouts. They're not in a bad spot by any means. They've got all their stars checked in the game besides Joel. Where's Embiid at? Embiid fouled out. Oh man, so it's going to be on PG and Maxey here in the clutch. Andre Drummond gives it into THT. Now it goes down to Metu. Metu to George. George fakes, goes up, gets the layup to go. That's a quick bucket for Philly. That's exactly what you want right there. Now here come the Boston Celtics. They're looking to make this a 2-possession game. Tatum to the basket, and he's met at the apex by Metu. Good defense. Maxey will give it up to THT. Now it goes to playoff P for a 3, and he misses. And now the Sixers will have to foul. That's not the best shot you could get if you're Philadelphia. I don't know why Paul George rushed up a contested shot there. But now the Celtics can make this a 2-possession game. But Jason Tatum sold. Philly can tie it with the 3-ball. Are you kidding me? A Tatum foul line meltdown. Andre Drummond is inbounding. It'll go into Maxey. Maxey working on Holiday here. Will attack the basket. Tyrese. That's a terrible shot. Philadelphia, just absolutely bad in the clutch. I can't lie to y'all. And the Sixers will lose this one. Jason Tatum with 36, and this series is going 7. Now we got to see if we get another Game 7 in the East, as New York and Cleveland are headed to a Game 6. Remember, the Cavs were down 3-1 in this series. They're looking to make a 3-1 comeback, and they might actually do it. This series is going 7, 35 from D. Mitch. But before we check out that Game 7, we got to check out the Sixers-Celtics Game 7 here. The Eastern Conference has been crazy in this video so far. And it looks like in Game 7, the Philadelphia 76ers are going to come out victorious over the Boston Celtics. The defending champs lose in round 2 despite 43 points from Jason Tatum. Wow, the Celtics had the Brody? Alright, anyway, let's jump over to the Knicks versus Cavs Game 7. Oh my gosh, are the Cavs going to pull off the 3-1 comeback? Oh, maybe not. I thought the Cavs had it, but then the Knicks had a huge fourth quarter, outscoring Cleveland 42-27 and getting the W. So our conference finals are set. And it's funny because the 1 and 2 seeds in both conferences ended up making it. We've got Knicks versus Sixers, and we've got Oklahoma City versus Dallas. OKC is up 2-0 on the Dallas Mavericks right now. Knicks and Sixers are tied up at 1 apiece. Philadelphia will win Game 3. Knicks win Game 4. Meanwhile, the Thunder are up 3-0. So our Western Conference series, not very interesting so far. However, this Knicks versus Philadelphia series looks pretty fun as we head into Game 5 with the series all tied up. And in Game 5, it's going to be a Sixers win. Embiid with 37. Brunson with 31. Maybe the Mavs will make it interesting over in the West as they do take a game on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Nope, the Thunder won it in 5. So now we're going to see if the New York Knicks can force Game 7 here against Philadelphia, or if the Sixers will advance to the NBA Final. It looks like the Sixers might be going to the finals. Yup, Philadelphia. They are finals bound after the PG signing. George with 25, Embiid with 29. And it's going to be Oklahoma City versus the Philadelphia 76ers for the Larry O'Brien. Game 1 of the series will go to Philly. Game 2 goes to OKC, and already we got to jump in the Simcast. It's the finals, and we're tied up at 1 apiece. Might as well. I'd like to see some finals gameplay. All right, we got a 2-point game, minute 57 left. Let's jump in. Isaiah Hartenstein is inbounding. He'll give it into Chet Holmgren. Holmgren attacking the basket, and 1. That'll give the Thunder a 4-point lead. And the foul shot for Holmgren is off. Definitely within reach for the Philadelphia 76ers here as George gives it up to Metsu. Now it'll go to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey attacking the basket here, working on Case and Wallace. He'll swing it out to Metsu. Metsu gives it up to Maxey. Not much time left on the shot clock here. Maxey needs to make his move. Screen will come from Embiid. Maxey pulls a leaning 3 and misses. Embiid the offensive board, and he'll get the second effort to go, putting the Sixers within 2. That was a huge bucket there from Joel Embiid. A great second chance opportunity. Now, I am noticing that Shea is not in. Oh, he fouled out. Okay, so it's going to be on Chet and J-Dub to try and finish the job here. Chet misses the 3 ball. It's rebounded by Paul George, and now the Sixers can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3-pointer. Maxey throws it down to Embiid in the post. Embiid looking to bully Holmgren, and he does exactly that. He tells Chet, get in the weight room. Tie ball game here, minute 7 remaining, NBA Finals. Here comes Case and Wallace. Wallace will give it down to Chet. Chet trying to go at Joel Embiid. I don't know about that one, Holmgren. Chet gets clamped and ends up passing it out to Isaiah Joe. Joe gets the screen from Wallace. Joe finds Wallace on the pop, and Case and Wallace knocks it down over the defender. That had to be at least a 77% smothered. Huge shot from Case and Wallace. Still within reach for Philadelphia. 45.5 seconds left. They're down by 3. Metsu will give it into George. George to Embiid. Joel, oh my gosh, did he just turn it over? No, yes he did. Okay. A typical Embiid playoff performance. J-Dub to the basket. What a pass to Joe. And Joe misses it. All right. The Sixers have a chance here. They can tie it up with a 3-pointer. THT with the rock. He'll give it up to Metsu. Now it goes to Maxey. Maxey gets the screen from Embiid. Embiid rolls to the basket. He'll get in the post, and he misses the layup. Playoff Embiid is here. And it looks like the Sixers might just lose this one as Holmgren knocks down a free throw. We'll stay in here just in case a miracle happens, but down by 5, 15.6 left. It's not looking good. Metsu will give the ball into THT. Horton Tucker letting it fly, and he misses. All right, bro. He must have thought he was Talen Horton Curry, because what are you shooting that for? And the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win this game. Okay, I was dissing on Embiid. He actually had a good game. The refs were really helping him out. 17 foul shots is ridiculous. Ultimately, the Thunder end up with a Game 3 win, and now Game 4 is essentially a must-win for the Philadelphia 76ers. If they lose, they're going down 3-1, and unless you have LeBron on your team, you're probably not overcoming a 3-1 deficit. That voice crack was insane, by the way. All right, we got a 3-point game here, minute 26 left. Sixers got a chance to tie this series up. Isaiah Hartenstein will give it into Isaiah Joe. Joe down to Holmgren, and Holmgren gets the layup to go. We've got a 1-point game here. And for the Sixers, I do not see Joel Embiid. He fouled out. So it's going to be on Maxey and George here in the clutch. Tyrese to the basket on the taller Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll swing it out to George. George to Kelly Oubre Jr. Oubre gets the screen from PG, lets a 3 fly, and Kelly misses. Now here comes Shea. Shea will give it up to J-Dub. Williams to the basket here. Oh, he's got the mismatch on Maxey, but he'll pass it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea fakes a couple times, puts up the layup, and gets it to go. The Thunder are up by 1. Oh, man. The Sixers need a bucket here. About 45 seconds remaining. Screen will come from Drummond. Maxey open in the mid-range, and he gets it to go. That's a huge shot from Tyrese. But do the Thunder have an answer here? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will get the screen from Hartenstein. Shai gonna pull a 3-ball and he misses. Chet can't secure the board. And now Philadelphia has a chance to expand their lead. OKC does not need to foul here. They're just gonna have to play good defense and then call timeout if the Sixers end up missing. Maxi's going to smartly take his time, though. Philadelphia does have the lead. Now, they could definitely use a bucket in this situation, and Oubre's wide open to get that bucket. He misses, though. Hartenstein the board, and all of a sudden, the Oklahoma City Thunder could win this game in the final seconds. 7.5 remaining here. Lu Dort will give it into Shai. Gilgeous-Alexander bumps Maxey, goes to the basket. Floater is off, and THT's going to the line. There might still be a chance for the Thunder. Even if THT makes this second foul shot, the Sixers only have a 3-point lead. Oh, they're going to have to throw up a full court heave. I mean, there's a chance, I guess, but Shai misses it. And it looks like your Philadelphia 76ers are going to win this game. It was Maxey leading the way in this one, 29 points. Holmgren had 28, but it wasn't enough. And we've got ourselves a series here, tied up at 2 apiece, headed into Game 5. And Philadelphia is riding the momentum from their Game 4 win into Game 5. Another W for the Sixers. And all of a sudden, the Thunder are facing elimination in Game 6. Will they be able to bounce back? It's a close game so far. OKC will take control of this one, but the Sixers are in the rear view. Looks like the Thunder will win, though. So we've got a Game 7 coming up in the NBA Finals. A perfect ending to this video. Shout out to 2K. And it looks like the Sixers might have this one. Oh, never mind. Here come the Thunder. W script from 2K, because with 1:58 left, we've got a 3-point game in Game 7. Currently, the Sixers have the lead, but the Thunder have possession of the ball. They're on their home floor looking to win a title in front of their home fans. Ball will go into SGA. Shai working at the basket, gets the floater to go. We've got a 1-point ball game in the NBA Finals. Wouldn't it be awesome to get a Game 7 in the Finals? We haven't seen one of those in a minute in real life. Maxey will get the screen from Kelly Oubre Jr. Shai falls on the screen. Oubre must have Hall of Fame brick wall. It'll go down to Embiid. Embiid puts up the hook, and Embiid's got Hall of Fame deep hooks. The hook is good. 3-point lead for the Philadelphia 76ers as Shai brings up the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander will get the screen here from Isaiah Hartenstein. SGA to the basket, dumps it down to Ihart, and Hartenstein gets the layup to go. And now the Thunder are back within 1. Minute 20 left as Maxey brings up the ball. He'll give it down to Embiid, and that's a free layup. That's a layup line for Joel. An easy bucket right there. Thunder are once again looking for an answer. They've had trouble stopping Philly in the clutch so far. Shai to the basket. He's gonna fake. He finds J-Dub wide open, and Dub misses. That's a huge miss right there from Jalen Williams. Maxey will pull a 3-ball. Oh my goodness. Maxey, a cold-blooded 3 to give the Sixers a 6-point lead. It might be over with here. Thunder need a timeout. I don't blame them, bro. I mean, there's definitely still a chance for OKC, but what a shot from Tyrese Maxey. 53 seconds left here. Thunder are down by 6. Ball will go into Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, their star player. Shai's taking his time here. He'll get the screen from Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander downhill, and he's blocked by Embiid. That might do it. Maxey's got a fast break. He's going to go all the way and lay it up and in. I'm going to stay in just to make sure this game is over with, but man, it might be. Here comes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's watching his team's season dwindle away. He'll pass it to Isaiah Joe. Joe gets the screen, pulls a 3, and he'll knock it down. Do the Thunder have some hope here in Game 7? I don't think so. I mean, maybe THT will melt down at the foul line. I don't know. Foul shot for Horton Tucker. Cash. Ice in his veins. Second one for THT is also good. All right, OKC. Y'all will need a 3 to have any chance here. Dort into Shai to Joe. Joe's going to let it fly again. He misses. And that will do it. The Philadelphia 76ers are your 2025 NBA champions with their new addition of Paul George. Congratulations to Philly. Looks like Embiid won the Finals MVP. Shai had 42. It wasn't enough. PG had 30. Embiid had 30. Maxey had 28. And there's Embiid's Finals numbers. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.